Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave, and this is your international fan reaction for a defeat, 1-0 defeat to Liverpool. Hope you're all having a great week, and if you do value these international fan reactions, please smash a like on the video. Without any further ado, let's go around the world.
Hey, Dave, Wolfman Jeff here. At work, trying to get my thoughts together before I did the video, and not really having a whole lot of success with it. The only thing on my mind, is I suspect it's on every Wolves supporter's mind, is Rui Patricio. And the good thing is it seems like he's going to be fine, and we're not going to have the same issue with Raul. But still, it kind of feels like we've entered the 75th Hunger Games or something. And it's just been brutal. It's a brutal year, a year to forget. Overall, going back to the performance, though, I'm not unpleased with how we did. Yes, we didn't get the result. We did not play poorly. We did miss some chances that we should have gotten, and that's a little frustrating. But compared to some performances we had a little while back, where it felt like we just were checked out, that wasn't the case. And so I'd rather have this, except for the results, and and more importantly, except for what happened to Rue. But they cared, and we almost got a clean sheet against them. Of course, Jota, he knows how to play us, and so I'm not upset. Still some things to concern about on getting finishing, and still got to work on that front line. I hope that gets better. Hopefully when we come back, we have a long break. Hopefully we're going to get more of our players back. I think Pedence, if he was available today, would have made a big difference. But onward, upward. I don't think we're in a relegation battle. I know a lot of people are concerned about that. I think, and that's mostly because I think there are some teams that are so much worse than us. So that's my only confidence with that. So again, kind of ready for the season to be over. And but when we come back in a month, we may have some just a few more players back. That changes everything. So good to have Bali back. Hey, it's Wolfman Jeff here in Alabama, talking to you, Dave.
Hello there, Chris here in Athens. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. It had to be Diogo Jota. We knew as soon as we saw his name on the score sheet that he was going to score a goal against us. I thought we contained Liverpool's attack very well, and we were unfortunate to concede the goal, and unfortunate to ultimately lose the game. I think Liverpool got away with one there. Obviously, heart goes out to Rui Patricio. I hope he's all right. Unfortunate clash with Conor Cody's knee. Glad to hear the news that Nuno said he's conscious and awake, and early assessment says he's going to be okay. I thought João Moutinho played well. For me, he was man of the match. He ran the midfield pretty well. I thought Willian Jose was again too quiet. We didn't see enough of him. Not getting in the right positions. Fabio Silva, when he came on, he only had 10 minutes, but had a couple of headed attempts, or at least one came off his shoulder. In the first half, I thought Neves should have worked the goalkeeper, scored really from that position. Semedo also should have put that attempt in the back of the net to force a VAR decision that would have said it was offside anyway. Pedro Neto, unusually quiet. Traore, I thought, played okay, but again, end product on a few occasions was not quite good enough. I thought we contained a very attacking Liverpool side very well, and we were unfortunate to lose that game. I think if we performed more like that, then we would actually be up in the top 6. So really we need to keep the performance on that level. The intensity in the first half was miles better than any of our previous first halves. So if we can kind of keep that intensity, keep that aggression, and just find a finisher that can put it in the back of the net for us, then I think we'll be all right. Anyway, always Wolves.
Hey Dave with New York Wolves here in a very chilly Connecticut. First things first, best wishes to Rui Patricio for a full recovery. I hope it's not as serious as it looked. I think he was down for about 20 minutes. You know, it's shocking that we have to go through this twice in one season. I hesitate to say hopefully it's just a concussion, because a concussion like that is no laughing matter, nothing to be sniffed at, but obviously hopefully nothing more serious than that, and we've got a couple of weeks break now, I think 3 weeks before the next match, so hopefully he's got time to recuperate and fully recover. But that was awful to watch and go through, and you could see Cody was really devastated at what had happened. So that's the most important thing. Football takes a back seat to everybody's health, so wanted to get that out first. As far as the game, I mean, 3 out of the last 4 matches against Liverpool, we've deserved at least a point, and we've come away with nothing from any of them. So it feels like it's a repeating theme. You know, I thought we played really well today. I thought everybody did well. The starting 11, we looked dangerous. We looked comfortable at back. Last time I looked, Jota's goal, and didn't we all know he was going to score? Jota's goal was the only shot on target for the whole game, and we had, I think, 3, 4, 5 on target shots. So, you know, we had chances, and, you know, they had that little bit of luck. I mean, you hate to say it, but you do think Patricio maybe could have done a little better with the goal. But, you know, it is what it is. I think we maybe rue our chances. I lost count of the number of times that there's a really nice move, nice ball into the box. You know, Alisson dropped the ball at the end, and it didn't drop to a Wolves player. I mean, so many instances where, you know, we could have had 3, 4, 5 goals. And then also I do have to mention the 2 rather blatant penalties that we were not given. In the first 2 minutes, Alisson dropped the ball and rugby tackled Semedo out of the way. That is a penalty, period. End of story, no question. And then that shove in the back on Moutinho by Robertson, I'm pretty sure that's a penalty as well. So dodgy refereeing decisions also seems to be a trend against Liverpool. So, but that's, you know, that's frustrating. We should have taken some of our other chances. So anyway, I think a really good performance. I'm really happy with the way we played. We did not deserve to lose that. And hopefully those performances continue. And again, best wishes to Rui Patricio, and I know we're all praying for him to that the injury isn't too bad, and he makes a speedy and full recovery. Mate, talk to you soon.
Wolves fans, Brian from Hat Chow Samran in Thailand here. And time's getting on to nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're 7 hours in front of the UK, and I've read reports about Rui Patricio being all okay after that accidental clash with Conor Cody. Thank God he's doing okay and it's nothing serious. We wish him a speedy recovery. Officials last night, Paulson was dreadful. We should have had a penalty within the first 2 minutes. Alisson clattered into Semedo. Why he never give it or even referred it to, I don't know whether he referred it to the VAR people, but it was never given. But it was a stonewall penalty. He bottled it. Andy Townsend, one of the pundits, said that if he'd have give it and it had gone to VAR, it'd have been difficult to overturn. But anyway, that was it. So we never got a penalty, but it was a stonewaller. As for the game, first half I thought we played well. Second half petered out, even Stevens, but defensively I thought we was okay. Midfield and the 2 fullbacks did okay, but up front we lacked. Jose was okay in the first half, although he lost the ball, which resulted in their winner, and Pedro didn't have his best game, and Adama, well, Nuno refers into being unique. I don't know whether that's another meaning, being inconsistent, because that's what you get from Adama. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's too inconsistent.
Hi Dave, it's the gaffer here from sunny Las Americas, giving my review on last night's game against Liverpool. I thought we started brilliant, took the game to Liverpool. I thought Jose had the best game that he's had since he joined us. He looked like Jimenez up there, holding the ball up, spraying the ball around, nice little touches. But again, lacking the end product, ain't we? That final ball, the finishing touch. Again in the second half, Jota scoring as well with a missed kick. Patricio should have done better. As for Patricio, I'm glad he's all right, and he's not going to be out for the same amount of time that Jimenez was. Apparently, he was up and chatting after the game, and he's going to be okay. We got 3 weeks rest anyway. Yeah, but second half, I thought we tried. We just lacked that killer touch that the top teams have at the moment, and we don't have it. Thought Traore had a good game. Neto, not his best game, but he did all right. Neves and Martinho midfield, they did. I think everybody had a pretty decent game, to be fair. Man of the match, that is a tough one. I think I'll give it. I thought Willy Bolly played it excellent at the back, so I'm going to give it to Willy Bolly for my man of the match. But they all played well, and they all got a good 7.5 out of 10 for me. But Willy Bolly just edged it. And performance, I've got, even though we lost, I think they've been our best performance for a while. So I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 for performance. Just lacked that finishing touch that could. That's the difference between us being in the top 6 and in 13th place. So from the gaffer in sunny Las Americas, have a wonderful day, everyone, and see you all soon.
Thanks everyone that's contributed to this one, and as I say, I hope everybody's well, and till the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.